Nairobi.
All right, thanks so much for that. At the same time, former IEBC Vice Chairperson Juliana Cherera and embattled Commissioner Irene Masit have opposed their inclusion in a petition seeking to stop the operations of a tribunal appointed by President William Ruto to investigate allegations of gross violation of the Constitution against them. Through their lawyers, Donald Kipkorir and Apollo Mboya, Cherera and Masit told Meru High Court Judge Edward Mureithi that they were focusing on a similar case filed in Nairobi and asked him to discharge them from the petition filed by 3 Meru County residents, Kiogora Munjuri, Godfrey Kinoti and Joshua Mwirigi. And as our very own Francis Gashuru reports, focus remains on Commissioners Francis Wanderi after Cherera and Justice Nyang'aya resigned, with Masit, through her lawyer, entering appearance before the Muchelule Tribunal. Take a listen.
A day before the tribunal appointed by President William Ruto to determine the fate of 4 suspended IEBC commissioners, popularly known as the Cherera 4, convenes a status conference ahead of its sittings.
The request be granted 2 days, we put in a reply.
The High Court in Meru is handling a petition filed by 3 residents seeking to stall the tribunal's operations. In the petition, Kiogora Munjuri, Godfrey Kinoti and Joshua Mwirigi, through their lawyer Kiogora Mugambi, have listed the National Assembly, Muchelule's tribunal, and Attorney General Justin Muturi as the respondents, with former IEBC Vice Chair Juliana Cherera, former Commissioner Justice Nyang'aya, who resigned from the commission, and suspended Commissioners Irene Masit and Francis Wanderi named as interested parties. But lawyers representing Cherera and Masit opposed the petition and want their clients exempted from the proceedings.
The orders they seek is to stop the tribunal against my client.
Yes, but you will not be participating in that matter if you wish to go out.
Yeah, but then when you decline, they say to give the orders to stop the tribunal. It's basically telling the tribunal to go on against my client. And this is what I'm saying. It's really, I would rather even you don't make any orders, my lord, in any whether to dismiss or to allow until we have our own strategy which we want to follow.
But you can't have your cake and eat it, Mr. Kipkorir. You are saying you want to go out. Then you want me to make orders in the matter.
The 3 petitioners claim the procedure and reasons outlined for the removal of 4 IEBC commissioners had a predetermined outcome and disregarded the pursuit of justice. They want the High Court to stop the tribunal's process, arguing that the embattled commissioners were being hounded out of office in violation of the Constitution and taking the country back to the dark days.
The 3 petitioners are citizens and they have come through this court in defense of the Constitution, even under Article 3(1) of the Constitution. So we feel that we should proceed today. These are fairly straightforward issues that can be canvassed.
The framing of the petitioner's application triggering a legal showdown before Meru High Court Judge Edward Mureithi.
If the petition was in such a way that it's only dealing with the issue of removal of commissioners generally, yes, that's a different matter. But now when it refers to my client specifically, the removal of my client and suspension of my client,
yes,
and then you give orders that will be advanced to my client,
yes,
it prejudices our case before the High Court in Nairobi, yes, and before the tribunal.
Then shouldn't you stay and argue your case in this petition?
I don't want to be involved in this case, my lord, because I don't know this. I don't know the intention of the petitioners. I don't know where they came from. We don't know them, my lord.
In our petition and in our application, we are seeking orders against the tribunal that was set up by the president.
Yes.
And if you look at the petition that is in Nairobi, it's not talking about those issues. So, my lord, we feel that this is a matter that should proceed here as filed.
Gentlemen, this is a matter of great moment. That is one. So the court cannot lightly issue orders either stopping the proceedings or in a way that allows a party to leave without taking formal application and responses.
Muchelule's tribunal will hold a status conference on Friday to, among other things, fix dates for hearings and confirm the manner of conducting such hearings. The Friday session will also confirm witnesses who shall give evidence, the documents that will be used, as well as the manner of service. Judge Mureithi issuing directives to legal teams in the matter before him.
By Friday, we have everybody's motion in, and then by Tuesday, we hear the motions that will have been filed. And then we give directions at the end of the 13th hopefully so that the matter going on Tuesday the 14th in Nairobi, we will have our input to consider.
With Cherera and Nyang'aya opting out of the commission, Masit, through her lawyer Donald Kipkorir, entered appearance before the tribunal, while Wanderi remained silent on his options to resign like Cherera and Nyang'aya or face the tribunal that kicks off its sittings next week. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV.